Welcome to our podcast, excuse me, Karen, where you listen to us tell you tales because it's easier than us writing a fucking book.
Lacey,
Lauren,
guess what?
what?
But just kidding. No, but it is our 10th episode.
Hell yeah. Okay, first of all, I didn't even realize that's who. Thank you. Even though I'm like looking at it right now at the top, I have like mini notes. It says Karen Tales 10,
Right.
and my dumbass didn't put it together.
Aww.
It's been a long week, y'all.
It has. So thank you everybody who keeps listening
Yes, thank you so much.
and supporting us. We love you.
Yes, we love you all. It is my turn to have you guess.
What?
It is time for the bitching corner.
Ooh. What do you have to bitch about this week, Lacey?
Well, I have like a little mini bitch. I'm just mentally drained and mentally and physically drained between like the stuff with my sister in the hospital, who is better now. So thank you everybody who sent like good thoughts and stuff. She's still in the hospital.
But she beat COVID.
Yeah, she beat COVID. She was like one step away from a fucking ventilator, scaring the crap out of all of us.
We all cried.
I don't want to talk about that.
Fair.
But she is better. She's still in the hospital, but she does not have COVID. She just has pneumonia now. And
She's
sister,
making progress.
yeah, she should be going home soon. So hopefully there's that. So yeah, I'm just like exhausted from that and then work and whatever. I do have 2 bitching corners from listeners.
Ooh. Okay.
But I want to hear yours first and then we can spend some time on theirs.
Okay. So this week, I'm just complaining about school again because finals are coming up and my teachers fucking suck. Or not even my professors fucking suck, and they're just, I mean, I know they're just as stressed as we are and shit, but it's like, give us a little chip of help, you know?
I mean,
Like,
it doesn't help that all your finals are on the same day.
I know. It sucks.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So I'm just stressed and depressed about it, but I'll make it through. I'll pull through.
I feel that.
So let's hear the listener.
Well, the first one was sent in on Instagram from the prettiest pimpsess. She sent an Instagram video on Instagram, and she's like, "This is what like walked into my work today," and whatever. So it's a video of some guy. He works from DoorDash, and he was just being like a dick the whole time. And she's telling me how she's just here to do her job, and this dude comes in with, he's just like wearing a Trump flag on his back. And like, we don't get political on this podcast because there's Karens, Chads, and Kyles on both sides.
Yes.
But Trump supporter or not, that's fucking weird. Like, why are you going to wear a flag as a cape?
That is pretty weird.
Right? The movie The Incredibles, did it not teach you anything? You should not be wearing capes, bro.
Precisely.
But he comes in and is like a huge dick to everyone in this establishment and like walks out of the place like he owns it. And what? Why?
And he's a DoorDasher?
Yeah, he's like a DoorDasher or Grubhub, whatever. I don't know. I live in the middle of nowhere. We don't get that.
Yeah.
But like, how are you gonna come in there and be a dick for
when
somebody
you're just
else's
delivering food? Right. You're just a delivery guy.
Yeah. So whatever. I hope he didn't get tipped.
Yeah. Fuck you, DoorDasher guy. Don't be rude.
Yeah. The second one is my cousin. She's a frequent listener and she's heard all of our episodes. She calls me and we're talking and the podcast comes up and she's like, "Ooh, bitch, I need to tell you the story about what happened last night. And I'm like, what? She's like, well, last night I went to go pick up food from this place. And they didn't have like curbside or whatever. So you have to go inside and like wait, but they still have like the 6 feet of distance. So she's in there and she's like waiting for her food. This lady like comes up and she like mask half on, which whatever, walks up to my cousin, is like, are you in line? And my cousin's like, yeah. And my cousin's like the next in line. This lady just goes in front of my cousin and was like, oh, okay. Walks up to the counter and was like, hi, I have a pickup order for Karen. And my cousin was like, yeah,
You
bitch, that
know,
makes fucking sense.
I love it.
And the guy at the counter like looked at my cousin like you were
Like,
next. My
this
cousin's
is
like,
real life.
yeah. My cousin's like, just let the fucking Karen go.
Right.
And so honestly, just like quit being a fucking dick at restaurants, dude.
Right. Like, what is up with that? Why are people like that, especially at restaurants?
Right? Like we are all hungry.
And probably hangry. It's like, just
Yeah.
sit down, wait for your food, get an app, you know what I mean? And just chill.
Yeah. It's not that serious, dude.
It's not. Like,
Mm.
Karen, like, you're ruining the entire food environment
It
of
like
like chill and eat, and drink.
yeah, I'm that bitch that like when you piss me off, I'm not even hungry anymore.
Same.
So like you're ruining it for everyone. How about you calm the fuck
Right.
down, get your ass in line, and chill the fuck out?
Right.
And like it's in a nice city. You know where all the hipsters go?
Yes.
You know the really nice city like right outside of that?
Yes.
That's where my cousin stays. And bitch, it's so expensive there. Like it's all rich
I
people.
know. It's
And
very expensive there.
so I'm like, I know you got money, bitch. I don't know why you rushing. Send your
Right.
fucking butler. Damn.
Your butler. But do butlers even do that?
I mean, if I had one, I'd be like, Garcon. I wouldn't snap at him. He's not a dog.
Right. I love that it's him automatically too.
What?
Like, all I think of is like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What was it? Why can't I remember his name?
Stop. Now I can't remember his name.
Guys, I can
My whole life is shattered right
I
now.
can sing the theme song. Like
Literally getting
West Philadelphia, born and like
raised.
I know it, but
Oh my god.
not Carlson.
No.
Oh my god.
Wow, dude.
Hold
Jeffrey!
on. Oh, Jeffrey Moore. Sorry. It was gonna like fuck me up.
It did fuck me up.
Guys,
We're
I feel like
sorry.
we're gonna leave this in here because I'm just we do this shit when we record, but 98% of the time we take it out.
Right.
But I want you to hear how fucking dumb we are.
uh,
Well, that's enough of the bitching, Horner. Just don't be a dick.
yeah.
Plain and simple. Lauren, how about you tell me your Karen tale this week? Because from what you said, it's a little short one. And mine isn't like long, but
Not super
yeah, it's
long
not
or
super.
super short.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. So, my Karen story is not that long ago, me and my boo were walking. It's his dog, but it's my dog. So, just to
Hold on, hold
clarify.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Are we on boost status? Because I didn't know we were on boost status.
We on boo status.
Okay, I'm just asking because I know for sure. And I'm calling him out on this podcast, bro. We on boost status or what?
We on boo status.
We ain't saying put a ring on it, but we saying put something on it.
Put a boo on it.
Okay, proceed.
Okay, so we were taking our dog, mainly my dog, on a walk.
Walter?
And Yeah, Walter. And
Walter.
also, it's a girl, but her name Walter suits her so well.
Oh my God. Waltra. Okay, continue.
Waltra! Oh my god. Okay, anyway, so she's a pit bull,
Ooh,
and
cute.
she's adorable, but she's like buff for like a girl pit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
she
she
got
has
the.
a chest to her and like arms to her, you know?
Oh, she got titties. Okay.
She's like a she looks like a tough dog, you know, but she's not mean or anything like people say pit bulls are, because she's not.
Oh no, we've had pit bulls.
Oh yes. So we're walking her, taking her around like a couple blocks to, because they're hyper, they need to walk.
Mm-hmm.
And these two very large German shepherds come like aggressively running at us. So my boo thing like kind of like stepped forward a little bit to like, because obviously they're going for the dog, like, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what they were going after. And
Or you, because you're tiny.
right, or that, yeah. And they were coming in hot and super aggressive. So he had like coffee. It was like it wasn't like hot. It was like warm, and he like chucked he threw the coffee at these dogs. And it didn't hurt them or anything, but they like stopped and they like just like stared at us kind of for like a minute. And then the lady, like owner of the dog, the two German shepherds, like was sitting in her car in her driveway, I guess. And she like opens her door and she's like whistled for her dogs to come back, and they jumped in the car, and she like closed the door, and she like starts just being like rude, and she's like, you better fucking hope that coffee didn't burn my dogs, blah blah blah. And my boo was just like, excuse me, like your dogs literally just like super aggro almost attacked me and my dog, like us and my dog. And she's like, no, no, they didn't. They would never. Like, you threw coffee on my dogs. And so he started like recording on his phone, because she was saying, like, she started saying like fucked up shit. She's like, because Walter's a pit bull. So she was
Mm-hmm.
like, your dog should be put down. Your dog's a killer, blah blah blah, like all this like crazy shit, because pit bulls don't have like a good
Yeah.
ever. And so she's just like yelling at us and like screaming about how we need to kill our dog and just all this weird shit. And we're like trying to explain to her that like her dogs were the aggressor in this situation.
Wait, 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 wait. Hold on. Hold on. Were these dogs not on a leash?
No, they weren't. No, they literally were just like, they didn't have like collars, nothing. They literally just, that's what I mean. Like, we didn't know where they came from. Like, she was sitting in her car in her driveway. Like, what was she, like, why was she just letting her dogs run around? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I get it if they're in the backyard or something,
Yeah, no,
but
they
you
were
can't,
not.
yeah, you can't just let your dogs run around free without collars and
Right.
and without like a leash on, like especially in the front yard, because like people will fucking snatch up your dogs. One, your dogs
Yes.
can and will attack
And
people. It
German
doesn't,
shepherds are really expensive, so I
yeah,
would not let my dog out freely. If I mean, like, maybe she was thinking like, oh, I'm in the car, but like, no, bitch, your dog's fucking ran off from you.
yeah. And I don't care what fucking breed dog it is, because all dogs are aggressive, like at some point. Like,
Yeah. If you push a dog enough, they'll be aggressive, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, but like no matter what, if a dog runs up to you, I think it's scary because like I don't like, especially if it's a dog you don't know. You don't know if it's
No.
gonna be a nice dog. You don't know if it's gonna like be like a crazy dog. And I love fucking dogs,
Yeah.
but fuck, dude, like he- Chihuahuas, I can kick one
The
of those.
most terrifying dog in the world is the
Yeah,
smallest dog.
yeah, and they fucking bite, and they bite
Right.
hard,
They
and
do.
like I, I don't care if you have a pit. Oh, we've had pit bulls, and they were the nicest, sweetest fucking dogs. We have beagles, And what's that one dog? A great peonies or some shit like that.
Okay.
All these dogs, and not like they're not aggressive towards people,
They're not.
but like if one of them like ran up to me, I don't know like if it's running up to me to attack or if it's running up because it's like, oh my god, a friend. Like you don't
Right.
know, so you have to
Yeah.
stand your guard. But if you have another dog, some dogs, especially bigger breed dogs, will they run to it like they're like, oh, that's an enemy.
Right, especially a German Shepherd in two, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
two German Shepherds. And I mean, German Shepherds are also known to be like aggressive, protective dogs as well. So it's like, okay, we didn't know what the fuck was about to happen, you know? Like I'm
yeah,
about ready to like pick like our dog up and fucking run, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what these dogs are about to do.
right.
But
So
so yeah, and then she pretty much was just like saying like, oh, like she's gonna take us to court because our dog is an aggressive breed and was being aggressive, blah blah blah. And it's like, actually, like, no, like that did not fucking happen. So like that's why he started recording. I mean, so that's my story, but nothing happened from it. She never did anything or tried to kill our dog or like get our dog put down or anything. We just like don't walk her on that block anymore.
was she wearing was your dog, did Waltra have a leash on?
Yeah, she had, cuz she has like a harness and
Yeah.
a choke, like a choker. So she had both of them on that day, so
Yeah.
she was
Uh,
under control.
I know this. I know the dog has this because I've seen pictures of the dog. So I knew this. Already knew that it was going to have a leash on because you guys are responsible dog owners.
Right.
Like if you have your dog like fucking trained, so like you just give it a look and it runs by your side and sits down, it already knows.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't have it on a leash. But if your dogs just like run all over the place, please have it on a leash. Like what if it was, I know you're the size of a child, but what if it was like an actual child and the
Right.
dog like jumped on the child and hurt the kid? That's
Like
fucked up.
super aggro too. Like your dog would be put down. No
Yeah.
questions asked, you know?
And she's going to be like, "Oh, you need to put your dog down." No, bitch.
Like
You can't
maybe you do.
Yeah, you can't handle your two dogs since you obviously don't have them on leashes because
Right.
they'll drag your ass.
Yeah. But
Now,
she was like a super bitch about it. Saying like she was just saying weird shit. Like cuz I don't know, she was like pissed cuz my boo threw warm coffee on her dogs. But it's like, dude, what were we supposed to do? You know what I mean?
okay, literally the only other option I feel would have been to kick the dog, which that's
Is not
like,
the better option.
yeah.
Or, you know?
So
Like,
literally it just takes me back to like old YouTube days where it's like, you kick my dog, no one needs surgery.
oh, I
That's
remember that shit.
funny or die, baby.
You right.
But
Evolve,
like
girl.
Jesus, we're like aging ourselves
I
because
I
like
know.
all that just came to mind was Papa Smurf
Yeah.
and End of Z World.
Yes, the end of Z word.
Have you seen End of Z World too?
I have.
Love it. But
But
like,
yeah, so that's my story.
mm,
Don't be a fucking Karen if you're just letting your dogs loose and another dog comes around.
just don't leave your dogs fucking loose unless they're in the backyard.
Or unless you're like on a big fucking farm, you know what I mean? Like that's when it's acceptable. Not when you're in the fucking suburbs.
Yeah, and like a suburb. I
I
listen.
feel that. I felt that noise.
Mm,
Felt.
it's meant to be felt. Can you all
Right.
feel it?
So that's my tale for this week for our Big Ten.
Wow, wow, wow,
Um,
wow.
Lacey, what tale do you have for the Big 1-0?
I think it's time I tell you the tale of the pharmacy Karen.
Oh shit.
Hmm. For the sake of the tale, we're going to call her Debbie. Fuck you, Debbie!
Fuck you, Debbie.
in Slim Shady, if you will.
True fashion.
This bitch, she has got the hair. She's got the attitude. She's got the I wish I was the manager mentality.
Ooh.
Mm. She would literally talk shit about everyone, coworker, customer, manager, like other stores. She does not care. She literally, to this day, thinks she's untouchable because she's a close to middle aged Catholic white woman.
Oh God.
And
Nothing
she,
against religion at all, by the way,
yeah, no,
because
we were both
we're
like
yeah,
both raised Catholic.
both baptized, everything. We nothing against religion, but we just know the type.
Yeah. Like we both got our communion, we got the Jesus and the juice, like
Yep. All of
um
it.
so like I'm not talking shit about her like because of her religion. I'm talking shit
It's
about her
just a type.
well no, yeah, it is. But she pushed her religion on everyone.
Mm.
And like people would come in to get like plan B in the pharmacy and like she would have an attitude about it like are
What?
you sure?
How did she not get fired just from that?
We'll get to this.
Oh God. Okay.
So when I first started at the store, I worked on the floor. So I was just like stocking shelves in the pharmacy area.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Like it's the goddamn worst.
Right.
Hated it. So after a few weeks of stocking the shelves and dealing with random people, can you help me find this? Can you help me find that? Can you tell me where this is? They talk to the floor supervisor, like the lady that I worked under on the floor. They were like, "Hey, we want to train Lacey on the pharmacy registers because the other girl didn't want to do it. She didn't like it, from what I remember, and like there was no one else." So she was like, "Yeah, whatever." So they would train me on the register so I can fill in on people's breaks and when they got busy so I could help with the line. And at the time, the manager was this guy who to this day is still friends with this woman.
Mm.
Like he is still friends with Debbie.
Hmm.
And and he too is a close to middle-aged white man. Um and he like acted like it. Actually he acted like he was middle-aged. He was like in his like early 30s, I think, when I started. So now he's
Mhm.
probably like late 30s, early 40s. But in his eyes, this bitch could do no wrong.
Weird.
Facts, they went to the same church.
That makes sense then.
So, well, and I don't even know why her and another pharmacist talked him into like having me as the pharmacy cashier like full time. But they did, which I was like, hell yeah, because stocking shelves was like a pain in the dick. And
Yeah.
I hated it. And I have a few stories from working on the floor. Maybe next week I'll do the Grandpa Chad story.
Ooh.
That was a whole ass ordeal and it still affects me to this day.
Oh God.
Back to Debbie. So this bitch, she still works there. Like to this day, she still works there. And there's so many customers that I know that refuse to deal with her. I
Fuck
don't
you, Debbie.
I don't have any like big stories of like, oh yeah, Debbie did this. No, it's just like a bunch of little things that she did over the years. There are customers to this day that refuse to deal with her.
Fuck
Like she
you,
still
Debbie.
works there and she is so she's just so bad. Like my mom refuses to deal with her.
Really?
Yeah, if my mom calls up there and she answers, my mom hangs up.
And your mom can put up with anything.
Oh yeah, my mom's been working since she was like 8 years old,
Yeah.
and has dealt with some shit. Um, so like my mom fucking hates her because my mom would like come in and pick up her prescriptions while I was working and I couldn't help her. So somebody else would help her. And she would like come over there and start talking to my mom about shit and like trying to like, so when are you gonna kick Lacey out of the house? Like shit like that.
What?
Yeah, so she would constantly ask me when I'm moving out of my parents' house, and I'm like, "I don't know, when my paycheck is more than $400 every 2 weeks, like,
Right, bitch.
I don't fucking know, it's none of your goddamn business."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, my daughter is married and out of the house, and she's just a little older than you." And I was like, "Okay, good for your daughter." She's like,
Right.
"Well, maybe if you worked on yourself and lost some weight, you can get you a
Bitch!
you a man too, Lace." And I'm like, because she used to call me Lace. She still calls me Lace.
Fuck you, Debbie.
Yeah, she was like, "You have such a pretty face,
You do.
but your body needs some working." And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm about to work your body over, bitch.
Right?
Fuck."
Fuck.
I was like, "Do you not know where I came from?"
Do you not know who the fuck I am? Like,
Yeah.
bitch.
Um, so I was like, "Well, maybe if you weren't such a cunt, everyone in the whole store wouldn't hate you. But
Yes.
whatever." I have her permission to tell the story and use her name. So my friend Ashley, she worked there as well, and Debbie
Fuck you, Debbie.
would always give her shit because she was living with her longtime boyfriend, and he hadn't proposed at the time, like,
Oh
for a
God.
while, and she was always saying how does the saying go? "You're giving him the milk for free."
Yeah.
And Ashley was like, "Okay, well, he's lactose intolerant, and like, bitch, I still give him the milk for free."
Right.
But whatever, she won't be giving him the milk for free because they did get engaged. I went and saw them the night they got engaged. It was so cute. I, like,
Aww.
got my ass I threw some clothes on, I didn't even think I had a bra on, I drove over there, like, "Oh my god."
Ooh.
But they're getting married, I think, this summer. Super salty.
Congrats.
Yes. Su Yes, hold on,
Give them
hold
that
on.
milk, babe.
Super salty I'm not invited,
Aww.
but whatever. Kinda joking, not joking, but kinda joking. But really, congrats, Ashley and Andrew, because, like, we gave him, like, whenever I would go over to Ashley's house, I'd be like, "So, when you guys getting engaged?" And we would just, like, give him
Aww.
shit all the time. We would drop clues, but, like, we weren't a dick about it
Right.
like fucking W was. W was just, like, a straight up dick. And,
Fuck
like, when
you, Debbie.
yeah, when Ashley's parents would come in, she would, like, make comments to them
Yeah.
about how she's living with her boyfriend, and, like, they're not engaged, and they're not even getting married. And then they bought a house together, and she's like, "Well, that's a step in the right direction." And it's like, "Bitch."
Who the fuck does she think she? Who does Debbie think she is?
Right? Well, she acts like she's the best employee in the whole fucking store.
Ew.
Okay. She acts like just because she works in the pharmacy, she's better than everyone. Like, bitch, you are not. You are still trash.
I have no words right now.
Honest, like, it's bad. Like, okay, so there's it's like OSHA, I think it is. I can't remember because it's been so long. But you can't, like, there's like guidelines. You can't,
Yeah, it's OSHA.
yeah. So you can't have open-toed shoes, and like you can't have clothes like with pockets and stuff
Mhm.
because you could like steal pills, and like nobody wants to see your fucking crusty toes.
Right.
This bitch would come, like, she didn't give a fuck. She would come with open-toed shoes, and her crusty ass fucking feet would be coming in, like, just walking around. But then I would come in wearing, like, those, like, nice yoga pants, like, where they could
Bitch.
be dress
Yes.
pants, but
Yes.
so I would be wearing those because, like, I'm not coming to work and, like, at to a job where I'm pretty much working retail. I'm not wearing
Right.
dress pants,
Fuck
okay?
no.
It's not that serious.
No. They
So
don't
I
even
would
see you.
Yeah, you can only see me from the waist up.
Right.
So I would come in like my nice yoga pants, and so did, I don't know, almost everyone else in the goddamn store. But she would always talk shit, and I ended up getting talked to about following the dress code so many times, and I'm like,
But she didn't.
"Oh no." She did kind of get talked to once, kind of because the regional, like, manager dude. I can't remember what it's called, but he was like the pharmacy manager for like all the stores in like this region or whatever.
Hmm.
And he had come in and I don't know why, but he fucking liked me, like thought I was great.
Okay.
He would like pull my ass aside and ask me like my opinion on things. And I was like, yes. So whatever.
So you kind of had like a one up, sort of.
Yes.
Bet.
Which she did not because she always talked shit about him. And it was so funny because I let him know that she talked shit about him.
Ooh,
But
girl.
I know because, well, they were talking about something and I was like, oh, well, Debbie said this. And he's like,
Fuck
oh,
you, Debbie.
yeah. He's like, did Debbie say that? And I'm like, yeah, bro. So like the regional manager had like pulled me aside and he's like, well, somebody said something about you wearing like these pants. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't understand what the issue is with them because they don't look like they're yoga pants. They don't have pockets. It doesn't like mess with any of the guidelines. And he goes, no, I understand, blah blah blah. And I actually got the okay to wear them. So boom bitch.
Hey.
Um and I was like, and I know exactly who gave this complaint. And he was like, who? And I was like, it was Debbie.
Fuck you, Debbie.
Yeah, fuck you, Debbie. And he's like, well, how do you know it's Debbie? And I'm like, because Debbie complains about them all the time, but she comes in here wearing like fucking skirts. And she did. She would come in wearing skirts and these like open toe sandals that were like so fucking ugly, and her nasty little witch toes be popping out of them, which you cannot have open toed shoes. So I'm like, okay, bitch. And I was like, she comes in open toed shoes all the time. So I didn't think me just wearing pants that like nobody can really see and doesn't affect anything. I don't know how, like, whatever. And he goes, does she wear these often? I'm like, she's wearing them today. And he's like, oh, is she? And then I guess he said something to her about wearing the shoes. So she started keeping other shoes like under the like under the thing
Get
in the
the
back.
fuck out.
I distinctly remember this. I, I distinctly remember it because she
Ew.
like flipped her shoes. Like when she wore those shoes, she would bring another set of shoes and keep them under the computers and just like flip them in case he showed up or like management
Ew.
came back and said something to her because I was like, you're not going to come at me for my pants. I
Right.
have to stand here for like, I don't know how many hours a day and directly face to face deal with people and get shit thrown at me and people yelling at me, people cussing at me, and people threatening my life all fucking day. I'm gonna wear some comfy fucking pants. I'm gonna be comfortable.
Right. The fuck? Why can't we be comfy at our jobs?
Right? Well, now we're working from home.
That's
So
true.
a bitch,
I'm not, but
well, I am. Do you know how many times I've went down to work like in my pajamas or like in a sports bra and shorts? Like I don't
Mhm.
care.
Yeah.
Go down in like a night dress or some shit.
Right.
No bra. I think the only time I wear a bra now is like when I leave the house.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
So, anyways, she got talked to about her shoes and she was told not to wear them, but you know she still fucking did.
Oh, duh.
Um, we would have customers come in and try like use the prescription gift card things, like the coupons, like the GoodRx and different ones that you get from the doctor.
Uh-huh.
And she would tell them no, or she would like take them from the customer and just not apply them. So by
What?
this, yeah. So
Isn't
she would
that like that has to be illegal or something?
no because I guess technically I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah, I guess technically you guys don't have to take them, but the fuck?
So I know by the time that people got to me and I told them like your total is $500 and they're pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go in and I would have to fucking fix it. And I would apply their fucking things and put it so instead of they're not paying $500, they're paying like 12.
Right.
And that's why I had so many fucking people like that would only deal with me because I would go in and make sure their shit was billed correctly when she went in there and fucked it up. But
Right. Fuck
she
her.
she would cater to certain people and they were like friends.
Like her church friends.
Not even like her church friends, just like people that she thought were like good people and
Uh,
deserved better. But
gotcha.
like, fuck everyone else. And
Yeah,
she,
that's so shitty.
yeah, she honestly, I never, like, as a big bitch, nobody has ever made me feel as bad about myself as she did.
Fuck you, Debbie.
Yeah, and like I went to middle school as a girl. Like
Right. Oh my
I went to high school.
right. Holy shit. Right.
So like as a whatever. She was always like pushing her views and belittling people and always made them feel like shit. That like me. She always made me feel like shit. And I dealt with this shit for like 3 years and literally everyone in the pharmacy hated or hates her because she still works like to this day she still works there. And
How?
I have not worked there in I don't know how many years and people still tell me how bad she is. And it's just oh, it's so bad. Like I know somebody else got like a promotion and she threw a fit.
What?
Like she got a badass attitude because somebody else got a promotion in the pharmacy.
What the
And
fuck?
yeah, she was pissed about it. Every time I see her, she's always like, "You still living at home?"
Ew. Bye,
Yeah.
bitch.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a true fucking millennial. You got a problem?"
You
She's like,
ruined our
"Well,
fucking economy.
yeah." She's like, "Well, my daughter's on her third child." And I was like, "Well, your daughter should have closed her legs 3 kids ago." Like, fuck. Like, just quit trying to push your shit on me. I don't care what your daughter has. This isn't a competition. She's
Right.
living her life and I'm living mine. And you want to know what your daughter doesn't even have a fucking job. Last I heard she was working at the mall.
What
Why
the
are you going
fuck?
to come at me for my like for what like what's going on in my life? Like
Right.
I can't get away from her because right now I currently work with her nephew. Thank God he's nothing like her. Like I still have a connection with her.
Oh God. I'm so
And
sorry.
yeah, when they asked me like do you want to come work at the service desk and I was like, "Yes. Get me the fuck away from this bitch." Because
Yeah.
I needed to get away. It was at the point where I was going to beat grandma up. Like she's like I think she's like in her 50s, maybe
Yeah.
6. I don't know. But like I refuse to even like go in the store anymore. I do like pick up to go orders because every time I go in, "Hey Lace, how's it going?" I'm like,
Ugh.
"Hi Debbie." If I try to walk away without saying like replying to her, she will leave stop what she's doing in the pharmacy, come follow me to talk to me.
Ugh.
Yeah, and like she'll try and talk to my mom and shit, and my mom's like,
Get the fuck away from me.
she's like, "Can I just get my fucking pills?"
Your mom's probably like, give me my fucking pills before I pistol whip your dumb ass.
My mom probably would too because like I told her some of the shit my mom was what she said about me to my mama. My mom's like, "Fuck that bitch."
For real. Fuck
Um,
her.
yeah, she's honestly, oh, oh,
Fuck you, Debbie.
like I have more shit, but like it's literally all little shit. Like we tried to start a book club and she kept trying to push like her Catholic
The
literature on
Bible.
us and we're like, "No, we're not looking for that. We're looking for like romance and mystery." And she's like, "This has romance.
Oh
They
God.
love God." And I'm like, "Okay,
We
well
get
that's
it.
great, but we're talking like 50 Shades
Right.
romance.
Right,
Like
right.
we are younger than you. We don't want to
The
read this
Bible.
crap." Yeah, she would. Well, I read the Bible just because I
Well, I
wanted to
mean,
know.
yeah, but
Um, but like, oh, and was always talking about rap, and she was totally racist, and she was just, she's just a garbage fucking human being, and
the biggest fuck you to Debbie.
yeah, fuck you, Debbie. So that's my tale. If I see her, when I see her next time, if anything happens, I'll totally give y'all an update.
I'll fight her.
I mean, you could probably take her. You're around the same height.
That.
I think she might be because she's got the hair. The hair gives her more height.
Ugh.
And then her crusty witch feet.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to deal with this fucking piece of shit, Debbie, and her abuse.
Thanks. I just need somebody to validate me.
You're beautiful and you're
Okay.
perfect. And...
Okay. First of all, I don't need any of that. I know I'm pretty.
Oh, I know you know.
Oh, wait, hold on. I meant petty, not pretty.
Both.
Like, I don't need somebody to tell me I'm pretty. Like, I don't fucking care. But, like, to
just don't put you down, you know? Like, that's shitty.
Don't put other people down.
Yeah, it's shitty. And uncalled for.
Yeah, I'm coming here to work. I'm already getting abused by the fucking customers. I don't need to get abused by you too, Debbie.
Right. Fuck you, Debbie.
Fuck you, Debbie. That's the end of my tale.
So who is your Ballin' Betty then?
Honestly, my Ballin' Betty has to be literally anyone who has had to or still has to deal with her and hasn't got arrested for knocking her ass out.
That's fair.
It's 150% facts.
That's super fair because I would have.
Do you know how many times I wanted to like square up?
Oh, I believe it.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about how much I hate her.
You're good. Is your blood pressure up?
Huh?
Is your blood pressure up?
Yeah, honestly, probably. Like, and I'm not the type of person, like, I don't hate people. I'll like joke with people like, oh my God, I hate you.
Yeah.
But like, I legitimately, like, I hate her. And I hate that I hate her because I don't want to hate people.
Right.
And I hate her.
She doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? She doesn't deserve your hate.
She deserves.
Like, that's how worthless she is. She doesn't deserve your hate.
Oh, I know. Well, who's your Ballin' Betty?
So, my Ballin' Betty is actually going to be a Ballin' Bob because my boo protected.
Wait. Shouldn't it be a Ballin' Boo then? Not a Ballin' Bob?
Ooh, yeah. So,
I
my
got
Ballin' Boo this week is going to be my boo because he threw warm coffee on these dogs and then bitched out this Karen and protected us.
Hell yeah, protect what's yours, bitch.
Exactly.
Oh my God, why the fuck am I singing Alicia Keys and Usher? That was like...
Started when we were younger, you were
my boo. Remember when on my street, we would have block parties?
Yes.
And they would have karaoke?
Yes.
I sang this song 4 years in a row.
Dude, I still sing it.
Oh no, so do I. But like, I sing this at karaoke.
Ball out.
Like in front of people.
Ballin'.
I did this in Backstreet Boys.
Hey.
And a Britney Spears song because nostalgia.
You have to.
Always.
So, in a world full of Karens and Debbies, fuck you, Debbie.
Fuck you, Debbie.
Be a fucking buddy.
Hey. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and review on iTunes or Apple.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple's the only one you can review on. So leave us a review. Let us know how we're doing, what we can do better, how much you love us. We would really appreciate it. If you want us to read your story, email us. The link is in our bio, or DM us on Instagram. Lauren, drop those links.
All right, guys. Our Instagram is at excuse me Karen podcast, and our TikTok is the same. So follow us, DM us your story. We'd love to read them on here, and we would just love to read them in general.
Yes, please send those stories. We have a few, but we're waiting for more before we roll them all out.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.